They keep coming in, so they're not killing them fast
They got to
enough.
kill faster. So we got a lot of players running around here now. I think we got 6 or 7 of them. So the number of pirates that are coming in is continuing to grow based on the number of players that are here. So again, this is the event dynamically scaling to keep the content interesting and fun for the players that are here.
I think they're going to burn through these guys pretty quick.
And there it is. The town is saved. So one of the things you're going to see now is people are going to come running back from the nearby villages they were hiding. They're going to come out of the houses, and the town is going to be saved again. The merchants will start selling stuff here. There's all sorts of stuff that changes in the world as a direct result of these.
This is actually a place in the game where you can do crafting. So now we're going to go and watch them just craft for 20 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
You guys want to go to the pirate island?
Okay. Yeah, so now they're heading up to the actual pirate island that's in the middle of the lake. Hit M. You can pull up. This shows our map. This right above him, this is the big lake. They're heading up there to that pirate island where the pirates' base is, and you can see those broken down ships. They kind of live in these built up homes, so. All right, so we got a couple minutes. Hopefully they can get up there. They're going to swim on over. In Guild Wars 2, there actually is underwater combat as well, but we are not showing it yet. But this is people swimming on the surface right now.
So you saw some dynamic events that happened earlier. There are a number of dynamic events in the world that happen underwater as well. There's a full set of dynamic content that occurs under the ocean in the game. Like giant sharks.
Yeah, and one of the things about underwater is there's no breathing meter. You just go down there and play because it's a lot of open space, fun content. We want you to just go down there and experience it and not worry about watching a bar go down.
So I told you a little bit earlier that part of the story of this map is that there are pirates that are raiding all the areas outside of Lion's Arch. So this is where the pirates are coming from when they go and attack that town. And the pirate captain of the crew that we were fighting against earlier is actually here up on one of these ships.
Yeah, and so this is live. I actually think one of the people following them is someone from our work that's playing the game right now with everyone here. So yeah, here they are up on the boat. You got to make sure not to roll off here. So you can see those are the Guardian symbols again being placed on the ground. Try and show off a couple of Guardian stuff. This is a Guardian with a sword. You can see those big swinging arc attacks. That's your basic sword attack with a Guardian. Then there's a little blinding flash teleport attack, and then they also have a zealous defense attack that it creates a barrier in front of them and shoots out a bunch of projectiles. So there's the flash attack. Oh yeah, so here's a pirate turret.
So there's a little pirate held up in that mast, and he's firing a cannon at him right now.
So they're breaking down the turret right now.
And there are siege weapons like this all over the game. Oftentimes the enemies have them in the form of cannons and catapults and pirate turrets like that. There are also a bunch that players can man. So when you're defending cities, there's catapults you can jump on. There's cannons you can use. There's mortars that you can fire. So they work a lot like the thief steal skill, where you change out your skill bar and you get a whole new set of skills when you go up and you interact with one of those siege weapons.
Oh yeah, so we just stole another bottle from that pirate. Hopefully we'll get another chance to pop another steal. So you can see there's actually, for every enemy in the game, there's a variety of things you can steal from them. So it kind of depends on what you're fighting.
We're going to wind it down. You guys have up to the visual peak and we'll climb on that and show it. Just follow through. So you want to talk about visual? So we're winding down to the end of our show and tell here for today. So one thing we wanted to show you guys is kind of a little sneak peek right here at the end, is part of the story of Guild Wars 2. is there are 3 orders that have organized to fight against the Elder Dragons. There is the Derman Priory, the Order of Whispers, and the Vigil. And players are going to have the choice to join one of these 3 organizations, and whichever one they choose to join completely changes the storyline that they experience in the game. The Vigil likes to, they're sort of the organized military group. They build giant armies and assault the dragons. The Derman Priory are kind of the Indiana Jones types. They go off, they raid and try to find old relics and history and books about ancient lore about the dragons to see if there's a way they can fight them from historical information. And the last group is the Order of Whispers, and they're sort of like our James Bonds of the game. And they're out there covertly trying to get a battle against the dragons going by changing other enemies in the game to win them over to the player's side and to get them to fight back against the dragons as well.
Yes, you can see that Drake was chasing him. He just turned and crippled it and then ran away.
So this giant fortress we're going to run up on here in a minute is the Vigil Keep. It's the home of the player organization, the Vigil, that the players can choose to join.
And it's large.
Just like many of our cities in Guild Wars 2, this location features full interiors. We tried to really make the outsides of our locations and the insides beautiful places that you want to visit. A lot of the storyline that your character experiences, if you choose to join the Vigil, comes out of this keep and branches out into the game.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed a little view of the dynamic combat as well in the game and moving around and actually getting to see what it's like for someone who's played the game for a few months to play it instead of people just walking up for the first time. So,
hey, so thank you all very much for coming today and watching. We want to say a couple quick thank yous. We want to say a huge thank you to Alienware for letting us be here today and for providing all these fantastic equipment for you guys to play Guild Wars 2. We want to say a huge thank you to Justin TV and all our fans watching from home today. And we want to say a huge thank you to you guys, the fans. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much. And finally, thank you to our friends at Kona's Corner. All right, guys, we've got a couple demo stations going here for the next hour where you can play the game. After that, we're going to have 3 going in the background right there that you can play. And there's a 3D Guild Wars 2 demo inside of the little box bunker right over there that you can check out as well. Please enjoy the game. Thank you again so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And now,
don't run away, because you're not just here for the demo, right? We brought some stuff for you. We have some Guild Wars 2 swag here. Colin, how could you forget about that? So, because we know you guys get thirsty, we have inflatable Guild Wars 2 water bottles. You can fill them up and carry them around at the show, because we know shows can be pretty dehydrating. And we also brought Guild Wars 2 bandanas. Seems to stay popular. Okay, get them out there, guys.
it's kind of hard to throw.
Yeah, we figured it out.
So just grab it. Yeah, we have a panel tomorrow where we're going to be doing a Q&A session as the second half of that panel with a bunch of folks from the office. So definitely come and check that out. We'll answer a lot of questions about the game. You guys can just show up to that panel and ask basically anything you want. I can't promise we can answer every question you got, but we'll do our best.
Yeah, and whenever it's tomorrow from 3 to 4 at the Cat Theater. And also, like, regardless, whenever you see a guy with one of those shirts, just feel free to ask him questions. And I'll get rid of the mic and handout swag.
Yeah, no problem.